Hi, this is Ross Jeffers from mobileburn.com, and here I've got the Nokia E52, which is a business handset from Nokia. I'm just going to take a quick look. It's quite similar to the E55, except this one's in silver. And the difference between this and the E55, the main difference is the keypad. As you can see, you've got a standard numeric keypad on this device, whereas the E55 has a 20-key keypad. I'm just going to take a quick look at what we get in the box. Here we've got a charger, which is again a micro USB charger, as we had on the 55, and that pops in exactly the same place in the side at the bottom here. And this micro USB port's used for charging and data. We've also got a micro USB to USB data cable, and a set of headphones, which appear to be the same set as in the E55, not the best quality set you've ever seen, but good enough nevertheless. And they use a 3.5mm headphone port that just pops straight in the top of the device here, as you can see. Again, we have a microphone on this, so you can use it for calls, and you can answer and end calls with a button on the on this toggle here. We've also got this charging adapter, which goes down to micro USB, and in the other end you can pop in your usual Nokia chargers, so the old style larger one or the more recent smaller Nokia charger, so no reason to throw out your old Nokia chargers just yet. And then otherwise we have a warranty card and a couple of manuals, so that's what we've got in the box. Forgot to mention as well that we've also got a 1500 mAh battery in the package, good for between 2 and 3 days of moderate usage, and Nokia claim up to 8 hours of talk time as well, which is pretty good. And that slots in just above the SIM card slot here, and also the micro SD card slot, which is just next to it here on the side. And you get a 1 gig micro SD card preloaded in the E52, which is pretty handy. So just pop the cover back on. The rear cover, much like the E55, is a metallic metal cover engraved in a slightly different pattern this time, but quite good for grip on the back of the handset. On the front here we've got the 2.4-inch QVGA display, capable of showing up to 16 million colours. And again, we have things like a forward-facing camera, an ambient light sensor, and the earpiece at the top here. Below that we've got the soft keys, a home key, calendar key, messaging key, and a backspace key, all single press keys, direct press to different things. And the calendar key and the messaging key can also be customised as well, and given both single press and also long press functions, so they can have 2 functions each. The D-pad is a 5-way D-pad, up, down, left, right, and also press in to enter. And it can be set to pulse when the device is on, or flash as well when there's a missed call or a missed message, for example. And then beneath that we've got the call send key and call end key, and then a very large numeric keypad, as you can see, very easy for people to press, and also easier for those with worse sight to actually see the letters and numbers as well, I would imagine. And then on the top here we've got the power button. Again, as with most Nokia devices, this can be used to power on and off the device, and also quick press can show you the profile menu. And next to that we've got the 3.5mm audio port for normal headphones, and also the headphones included with the device. On the bottom we've got just the microphone pinhole here, and then a little lanyard fixing as well. And on the left side we've got the micro USB port that we showed you earlier. And on the right side we've got the volume keys for the earpiece here, and then in the middle a mute key for the microphone as well. Beneath that we've got the camera shutter key, which can be long pressed from the home menu to actually open the camera directly instead of having to go into the menus. Talking of the camera, here it is on the back. It's a 3.2 megapixel fixed focus unit with quite a bright LED flash. Pictures weren't too bad for a fixed focus unit, but nowhere near as good as an autofocus camera. Below that we've got the loudspeaker grill here, pretty decent loudspeaker on this device. As you can see, we've got the Nokia E52 all fired up now, and we've got the active display on the screen here. As you can see, we've got a search bar at the bottom, then the Wi-Fi reception here, and then we've got the calendar entries here, and then we've got a couple of email addresses that we set up. You can customize all of this and take any bits away that you don't want, and add a few other bits and pieces. As you can see, it's sort of an active thing. You've got the number of unread messages next to each of the accounts there, so it actually shows status information as well as just being a link to the mailbox itself. At the top of the screen here we've got these 6 different shortcut icons, which again you can customize all of those to be whatever you like. And if you just hit the M1 there, that allows us to switch mode to a personal mode, which again you can customize all the different icons. I mean, here we've got YouTube and the camera, music player and stuff, just set up as defaults that you might have on your personal side of things. And then you can customize and put maybe personal email addresses here, and then the other side, in the other mode, you could have maybe a business email account instead. So it's a pretty nice way of dealing between personal and business users of the phone, maybe quite handy for business users.